Hi, Winfred here. 2 days ago, I was organizing some stuff in my room and I saw a box in a closet in my room. That box contained all of my past artwork, such as sketches, short stories, world building projects, and hand-drawn cartoons. Some of these are more than 2 decades old. Back then, as a kid, I had quite a few sketchbooks on which I drew a lot of flags, vexillology, and I created fictional countries whenever I wanted to write a story for a world-building project. These drawings are so valuable to me because it shows how much I was passionate about creating stuff from nothing. The advantage is that I can cross-examine these sketchbooks to gather information about when I created these fictional countries, what they were used for, and why. But as a kid, I wasn't too serious about organizing information as meticulously as possible, so it's difficult to pinpoint exactly when they were made. However, some of the flag designs are quite interesting, either because they resemble some of those today's sovereign nations, or because it shows my understanding of vexillology and heraldry at the time. Therefore, in this video, I want to introduce only some of these mysterious fictional countries and their flags. Republic of Belossia. Belossia, the name just exudes Eastern European cultural vibe. Take a look at this. This is Belossia's flag and it's actually pretty cool. The coat of arms shows a golden eagle on the left side of the shield that depicts the flag, a golden wolf on the right side, and both are stepping on a blue star. The original drawing in my sketchbook showed that the eagle and a wolf in a different posture, but back then I didn't know how to draw them in detail. So this version is the closest depiction of the coat of arms. The flag consisted of red on top, black in the middle, white on the bottom. Basically, it's Estonia's flag except the top is red. On the center is the coat of arms that I just mentioned a few seconds ago. The country was called the Republic of Belossia, and there seems to be a lyric to its national anthem. Unfortunately, only lyrics survived and the music was not written down. I cross-examined my other sketchbooks, but I could not find any other information about this country. Therefore, I don't know for what purpose this fictional country served. Number 2 is Unnamed Country A. This unnamed country's flag looks exactly like that of Belossia, except the top stripe is now green. There were 4 versions of the flag without anything on it, the flag with the coat of arms, the flag with red star on the center, and finally the flag with blue star. The coat of arms shows a shield that depicts the flag, and 2 flags flanked at the back of the shield diagonally hanging from 2 spears, below all of which is a scroll with nothing written on it. First of all, I have no idea why there are 4 versions of the flag. The scroll doesn't even show a name, and this country seemed to have its own national anthem as well, but again, only the lyrics survived. There are 2 drawings that feature this country's flag. A, 2 stick figures cheering with the flag. B, a simple sketch of a soldier in front of a flag. Unfortunately, these are all that remains. Number 3, the United States. The name of the country is the United States. Notice the quote signs there. But the United States of what? There is a detailed map I found on one of the sketchbooks. I recreated it digitally. This country had its own unique script, which looks like this. And this script was used to write the names of the states. However, I'm not going to show the names of these states because they're bad, embarrassing names that make me cringe. In terms of the flag, there were 2 versions. The first is basically a French tricolor with a black Greek cross in the middle. The second is an Italian tricolor with the cross again. But on the map above, the flag showed the second flag with blue cross instead. What is going on? And why 2 flags? I was probably deciding which flag to go with at the time. The blue, white, red version seemed to have been widely used. And this country seemed to have an external colony as well, and its flag looks like this. But the name of the colony is unknown. There is also a coat of arms, which I recreated here digitally. It features a majestic eagle with wings spread in front of the Greek cross and a rotated 4-pointed star, the bottom of which is a scroll that reads Pro Lundi Gloria, and a laurel underneath it. Sadly, this country's purpose of existence is also not known. Number 4. Vulpes Sanjo. As the name suggests, it's a portmanteau of Vulpes, the scientific name of a fox, and angel. This was the flag, a bicolor of white on top and sky blue on the bottom. White represented sky and sky blue stood for liberty. The red fox in the center is facing the viewer, while holding a sword, the blade of which is red except it's white near the edge, and has 4 wings attached on the part above the grip. The fox also has 2 angel wings and is crowned. There is no other information about this country except a drawing that shows an anthropomorphic character, a fox of course, holding a swallow-tailed version of the flag proudly. Here is the digitally recreated version. Notice what the soldier is wearing, a medieval armor, and this character is a royal guard? Anyhow, the good thing is that I actually wrote music for its national anthem, which is scribbled on a half-cut lined paper. Now, this is a topic for a national anthem video. Unfortunately, the lyrics of the anthem doesn't exist. Cross-examination of historical records didn't show anything fruitful, but nice flag though. There are more countries, but I think the list is enough. Thanks for watching this video, and happy world building. Bye for now.